Hello and welcome to another episode of Expert Says. I am your host Gyanesh, and today we have with us Mr. Debjit Neog, Senior Consultant, DBT and Soil Health, Directorate of Agriculture, Assam, joined by Rumi Goswami, Nodal Officer, PMFBY and PMKISAN, Directorate of Agriculture, Assam. Without further ado, let's start. Debjit sir, what steps have been taken to incorporate crop insurance effectively in Assam, and how has the 90-10 model played a role in the process?
Well, in Assam, since inception of PMFBY from 2016, we are implementing the scheme in Assam. It was observed that less than 1 lakh farmers were enrolled from 16 to 2018. And during one review meeting, our Honorable then Chief Minister, Mr. Sarvananda Sonal, has directed that the farmer's share will be subsidized and he will have to pay only rupee 1 to check his bank account, and the rest has been borne by the state. From 2018 Rabi onwards, we have seen that there is a sufficient increase in the enrollment, and the enrollment has gone up to more than 10 lakhs per year. That means it Kharif plus Rabi. Again, Aadhaar was not mandatory in Assam because Aadhaar was not widely circulated among the farmers. From Kharif 2022, our now new Honorable CM, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma has decided to increase the farmer's share to rupees 100 so that the farmer, he himself gets involved in this crop insurance process. Once he pay money from his own wallet, then he will be more cautious. Then on Kharif 22-23 financial year, the enrollment drastically came down to around 5 lakhs. Then we took intensive care for taking awareness, make the farmers aware, and in the meantime, parallelly, we are running this PM-KISAN scheme also. For enrollment in PM-KISAN and PMFBY, we used to organize some Gram Sabhas. In those Gram Sabhas, the farmers used to come to enroll them in PM-KISAN, and we also make them aware about PMFBY and do their enrollment. Now, this year, the enrollment has risen from 5 lakhs to almost 7.5 lakhs. The farmers are now getting well acquainted with this PMFBY scheme. And from Kharif 2022, when we made the farmers premium rupees 100 for the first 1 hectare, and the rest farmers premium is being paid by the state government, we made Aadhaar mandatory. Because in PM-KISAN, we have got 16 lakhs of farmers who have got, who are Aadhaar seeded, land seeded, and ABPS done. That's why previously we found that with the merger of banks, many bank accounts could not get their claim benefit. Now, since it is ABPS based, we can now transfer the claims to those farmers on their Aadhaar base. And moreover, due to shortage of manpower, here crop cutting experiment to estimate the yield is being done by the Directorate of Economics and Statistics. They have a manpower shortage, and in PMFBY, we have to do 16 mandatory crop cutting experiment in a revenue cycle. That is, revenue cycle was the insurance unit. Now we have a lower the insurance unit to VP level. There we have to do 4 numbers of crop cutting. As there is shortage of manpower, we have outsourced the crop cutting. We have taken manpower and placed them at the disposal of Directorate of Economics and Statistics to do the mandatory crop cutting so that the claims can be calculated and no farmer is being deprived.
Okay. Now, Rumi ma'am, can you please elaborate on the advantages and challenges of the 90-10 model in the context of Assam's agricultural landscape?
Yes, certainly this 90-10 model in PMFBY helps us in our Assam agricultural sector. At first, I want to say about the advantages. Mainly, the financial burden is sharing both by the central and state government at 90:10 ratio. And for that purpose, the stress or burden on the state government is reduced to a large extent. That's why the central government bearing a huge portion of 90% and of the premium subsidy, and state has to allocate just 10% of the agricultural subsidy, whatever given to the PMFBY annual farmers. Secondly, the relaxation helps us to increase the participation during the enrollment process for the participation in the insurance, agricultural insurance scheme. Especially, the state government has again reduced the premium amount of the farmers up to rupees 100. Out of that 10%, farmers have to bear just rupees 100 only. And it also helps us for the to make more popular insurance scheme among the farmers. Then the risk mitigation factor also enhanced because of this acceptance of the crop insurance scheme by the farmers. That's why the whatever the calamities, natural calamities or pest and disease attacks, whatever they have to face by the farmers now come forward to enroll them so that they can cover their loss by the claim, whatever they will accept from the their insurance program or under PMFBY. Then again, it also improves their confidence, so that whatever the amount they have got against their losses, it helps them to for the next cultivation practices or the availability of their amount in their own accounts. It helps them for their agricultural works. I think that these are the more major advantages faced by our farmer in Assam for that 90:10 program. But there are also some challenges we are facing, that as the majority of the portion is given by central, so there is some limitation. We have to face some limitation for our really regional requirements, such as in our Assam, tea is a major crop, but tea is here covered under not covered under agriculture, but it covered under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So, though the farmers in these sectors wants to enroll themselves under insurance program, but we cannot allow them to insure under these schemes. So similarly, these also we are facing some control over the designing and implementation of the crop insurance scheme, as we have to bear just a minimum amount for the scheme. So I think these are some challenges for state. Like this way, we are facing most of the advantages, but there are some also disadvantages. For some wild animal attacks, we are facing some regional problems, but we cannot enroll them under this insurance scheme.
Okay. And moving on to the next question, Debjit sir, would you like to answer? In Assam, what is the current scope for universalizing crop insurance, and what strategies are being considered to achieve this goal?
In Assam, we are now in the transition period, because previously the farmers were not aware about the scheme. Now we are taking massive awareness schemes so that the farmers know that during what condition they will get their claim. Previously they used to think that like life insurance, vehicle insurance, if they insure, they will, if his crop is damaged, then he will get the claim. But now we are making them aware that it is a scheme in which a collective effort is required. If the yield, this yield is lower than the threshold yield, all the farmers enrolled in that I will get their claim. And moreover, now as we have increase the farmer subsidy from rupee 1 to 100, the farmer have to bear it from his wallet. Now he is becoming more cautious about this scheme. Now we are targeting that we give many crop demonstration from our agriculture department. Now we have made it mandatory that all crop demonstration of notified crop provided by the agriculture department should be covered by PMFBY. And now, as we have got more than 16 lakhs of farmers who are eligible PMKISAN beneficiary, they have got other links, their bank account is ABPS, and they have got land data record. That's why now it will be easy for those insurance companies, media intermediaries, and CSCs to target these 16 lakhs farmers. We think our Honorable CM has asked us to cover all the 27 lakhs farm family in the state. Now we are slowly targeting 16 lakhs farm families for this financial year. In the next financial year, we will be targeting to cover all the farmers of the state. This is a very nice program provided by Government of India to mitigate or to financially help the farmers to go for the next crop as they get the claim. And we are also ensuring the state government is also paying the premium, the farmers' premium subsidy and the state premium immediately after the season ends. And in Assam, we used to have district level monitoring team which are being shared by the district magistrates, where they used to check the farmers who are enrolled, and if they are correctly enrolled or if they are fictitious farmers, the DLMC reject those farmers. And once the report comes to us, we immediately release the claim, so that the claim is calculated immediately in the portal and farmers get their claim at an early period, so that he can go with this amount of funding he received, claim amount he received for cultivating the next crop.
Okay. Based on Assam's experience, Rumi ma'am, what recommendations or best practices are there that can be shared with other states that are lagging behind in crop insurance implementation?
Yes, from our experience from our state, we can recommend some of the practices like Aadhaar authentication. Authentication of Aadhaar, if we make it mandatory for the farmers' enrollment process, then it reduces the risk of fake enrollment, which actually it also helps for maintaining a reliable farmer database also, and it minimizes the entry of fake farmers, which is very helpful for us. We find it very helpful. Then for strengthening the enrollment process, there are for increasing the enrollment, various departmental procedures for we can include the land farmer verification for depending upon the land data or their banking information, which we can collect from them, and during the enrollment process we can as we can enter them in our database, it will help us for further season, and it also strengthen our enrollment process also. Next, again, awareness campaign program should be enhanced to a large extent, which makes very much benefit for the farmers as well as for the officials also, and for different stakeholders. As we have arranged various seminars or we arrange many workshops at district level or at GP level also, as our unit is Panchayat, Gram Panchayat. So thus organizing various workshops and seminars, most of the farmers involved in their in these processes, and thus we can go to a wide range of get a wide range of audience as well as participants from the farmers. And next, then also it increases for the strengthening the grievance redressal mechanism also. As the farmers has enrolled themselves, then they are interested regarding their claim procedures or their further whatever the benefits they can get after these doing their or paying their premiums. Thus, if there is some irregularities, they directly came forward to the district officials or towards the insurance companies, so that they can get their whatever their benefits they can get in time. Again, we can promote the collaboration among the farmers, insurance companies, and different agricultural extension services. Among all of them, we can design a good network so that this helps our farmer community to a large extent. Whatever we want actually to help them, the farmers, and we want to increase their income from whatever at what stage they are, and we want to doubling their income. So it also helps us to a large extent. Again, capacity building programs are conducted by ourselves in our state, so that various training programs and workshops, so that all of the farmers community and all the officials and those public representatives also involved in this program, and thus it helps all of us. Again, now we are going to introduce many of the updated technology in our various stages. Likewise, during crop cutting time, we are going to introduce technology for yield estimation, whichever will be beneficial for us than the manual or our traditional crop cutting method. So like this way, we are getting updated then by using this PMFBY crop insurance program in our state.
So moving on to the last question,
Yes.
Debjit sir, would you like to suggest how can technologies like YesTech, wind and cropic and data analytics can be harnessed to enhance the effectiveness of crop insurance schemes in Assam and other states with similar agricultural profiles?
As we are all going forward with scientific equipment and procedures, similarly, this crop cutting experiment manually done is a very old practice. Sometimes, as I have earlier mentioned, that when there is shortage of manpower, we could not complete the mandatory crop cutting numbers. But as now, from this season, we are adopting ensemble model of YesTech in estimating the crop yield. Here we will take for the first year 70% of the manual crop cutting weightage and 30% of the, scientifically those synthetic values from, for example, from satellite to stations like that, which will now more intensify the crop cutting and the crop crop yield estimation. This will not only ensure that the actual risk factor and risk suffered by the crop is well measured. It will improve the risk assessment by remote sensing data produced by YesTech can be utilized to assess crop health, monitor vegetation indices, and predict yield more accurately. Again, we can timely assess the damages. Moreover, it will overall for harnessing technologies such as YesTech, wind, cropping, and data analytics can revolutionize the crop insurance scheme by enabling better risk assessment, timely damage assessment, customized insurance product, fraud detection, predictive modeling, and decision support system. By leveraging these technology advancements, Assam and other states can enhance the effectiveness, efficiency, and resilience of their crop insurance initiative, ultimately benefiting farmers and promoting agricultural sustainability.
That was all for today's episode of Expert Says. I hope you enjoyed going through the conversation and learned something useful. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, this is Ganesh signing off.